There is an important message that I have to make concerning the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. I've been praying for 21 days for the case of Simon Ekpa. Good day to you and God bless you. In case you are watching for the first time, I am Prophet Mike ObiGod, a young man that have hearkened to the prophetic call of the Most High God. Please, if you are watching for the first time, do well to subscribe to this channel and switch your notification button on, so that when prophetic messages like this one is dropped in this channel, you will be aware and you will be in the know. So if there is anyone we need to pray it comes to manifestation, we will join our faith together as children of God and pray it comes to manifestation. And if there is anyone we need to pray it doesn't come to manifestation, we will join our faith together as children of God and pray it doesn't come to manifestation, because I know for sure that if there is a man to pray, there is a God to answer. I don't want to waste your time. I want to go straight deep into what the Lord have shown me that will be happening there in Biafran land. I want to speak directly as the Lord have directed me to speak. There is an important message that I have to make concerning the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, because recently we can see what is happening. When the Lord told me that the people who had case with Mazi Simon Ekpa, that there was a conflict, as at the time the Lord told me that there is a conflict between the people who are holding Mazi Simon Ekpa there in Finland and the people who want him back in Nigeria. There is a case between these people, and that is the reason why there have been a halt during the process. And I revealed it, and when this prophecy was given, there was no sign of anything, but immediately after this prophecy was given, we start noticing and hastening up in the case of Simon Ekpa. And that is an evidence to show that the people who want him back in Nigeria, truly they have an issue. They had an issue, people who are holding him there in Finland. And few days ago the Lord spoke to me and said I should tell the people to pray. And I said, what are they praying about? They said I should tell them to pray for Mazi Simon Ekpa, because these are people who want him back in Nigeria, bringing out a panel. And they brought out this panel, and the duty of this panel is to handle the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, and to talk with the people who are holding him in Finland in order for him to be brought back to Nigeria. And I came here that day and I told people that look at what God has shown me. Please let us pray and intercede and stand in the place of prayer and pray against this particular matter. And a lot of people started attacking me. A lot of people said I was doing this out of hate, that I want Mazi Simon Ekpa to be brought back to Nigeria. And I had to address that issue, because I don't know Simon Ekpa before from anywhere. I'm just a man of God who spoke the mind of God and speaks how God wants me to speak. I have not seen Simon Ekpa before, but when God shows me something and I come here to tell people to pray, I am telling them to pray to stop that thing that I see, because I've always said it and I've made it open that I'm not a man of God that prophesied something that is not good. At the end of the day, that prophecy come to manifestation, and I'll be jumping round around that prophecy confirmation. Does that make me a prophet? No, it doesn't make me a prophet. Why will I be happy that something bad, that is not good, about a man that I've not seen before, that is fighting for freedom, all of a sudden the prophecy comes to manifestation and I'm happy? I just said let us pray. People said, why didn't you pray? I said, do you think that I don't pray? Do you think that when God show me something and I don't pray about it? Me bringing it out here is to tell you people to join me in prayers, so that this thing does come to manifestation. Because if it happens, it doesn't put anything in my pocket, and if it doesn't happen, it doesn't also put anything in my pocket. So I'm not that man of God that will be saying that I want the things that I prophesy that is not going to come to manifestation. I want the good ones that I prophesy to come to manifestation, because prophecy can be changed. And I always tell people that God cannot come down from heaven by himself to come and do anything on this earth. He will send men, he will use men. God needs men, and that is why men stand in the place to intercede in the place of the plans of God. Does men scatter the plans of God? Yes, men does. It can be surprising to you, yes, except the one that God said that yes, this one must manifest, like that of the last election concerning P2B and the people he contested with. We all saw what happened. Is it the will of God that P2B become the president of Nigeria? Yes, but what happened? There was an interception. You can see. And if they ask you who won the election, you are boldly going to say it is this person that won the election. But how come the person you said won the election did not sit down there? How come? Is interception, is a spiritual interception. So when God shows us something, he wants us to stand in the gap. If it's a good one, we have to protect that prophecy with every jealousy, because if you don't protect it, the enemies will come and intercept it. That's why I'm angry with P2B. That's why I'm angry with P2B, not because of because you carry the grace, you carry the mantle to become the president of Nigeria, and you had the opportunity, but you are doing like, and somebody who was serious overtake. Because the Bible said from the days of John the Baptist up till now, the kingdom of the Lord speaketh violent, and only the violent take it by force. You cannot come in a place where violence is needed and you are doing like. So whenever you see me that I come here to talk about the issue of what God has shown me the spirit, it's not that I'm saying that I want the thing to happen. No, I don't want those things to happen. If Simon Ekpa is being arrested, I don't have anything to gain for that. If Simon Ekpa is not arrested, I still don't have anything to gain in my pocket. There's nothing that is entering my pocket, and I'm only saying the things that God has shown me. And the reason why I bring it here is because when there is collective effort, the work becomes easy. When I'm praying and you are praying and everybody is praying, it's easier for God to hear us. It's easier for God to answer us, and God will see that our heart is one. The Bible said if your faith is as small as a mustard seed, you can command the mountain to move and the mountain will obey you. Imagine if we are 10 in number that are praying for Mazi Simon Ekpa, and I came outside and I'm praying, my faith is as small as mustard seed, and you, everybody, 10 of us are praying, and we have faith as small as mustard seed. By the time we put that faith together, would it be bigger than that of mustard seed? Whenever I come here, I talk to people to raise intercessors to pray about this matter, not because I want to celebrate and shout prophecy confirmation over something that is not good that happened. Okay, so that's not the issue. And somebody told me, since you know and God showed you the gathering of the people that they have been brought, that they have brought out, and they are sending document and this, that, why didn't you hear the document? I laughed. And I want to answer that question now. If peradventure I came online that day, I said in the realm of the spirit I saw where a case against Simon Ekpa was being talked about, and a file want to be sent, and I collected the file and I tore it, they will say these fake pastors are here. The thing is that there is nothing you are going to do to the world that the world is going to even say that you are trying or you are a good person. That's why I'm not interested in anybody certifying me. No. If God have verified me, if God have certified me, no matter who you are, I don't care about you. No matter your belief, I don't care about you. And this message is not to convince you or to make you like me. No, I don't want anybody to like me. If God my Father have loved me, it's okay for me. As a matter of fact, prophets are people of battles. Forget these people that are calling themselves prophet and they want to be accepted everywhere. If you are a true prophet, you can never be accepted. Jeremiah was never accepted. Elijah was never accepted. Even Jesus Christ, the greatest prophet, was never accepted. So how come you'll be the one that will be accepted? How come you'll be the one that want to be accepted? It can never be you. So long you are a prophet of God, you can never be accepted, except you are not doing it the way that God called you to do it. You can never be accepted by the world, because even the Bible said that a friend of God is an enemy to the world. Because a friend of God is somebody who says the truth, and the truth is bitter. Not everybody welcomes the truth. Elijah was attacked because he was saying the truth. He was attacked. Jeremiah was put in prison because he was saying the truth. The apostles, they were saying the truth. The saints, they were put in prison. And you say you're a prophet, everybody want to accept you. It's not possible. Even TB Joshua, I know some people we are going to say TB Joshua is not true. It's normal. It's normal for people to say it's not true because he's a prophet of God. And they will not know your value until you are no longer there. The prophet that exists in our midst, we will not know their value until they are no longer there. Until they have gone to be with the Lord, or they are no longer there. So that's why people fight a lot of things to make sure that prophets fall down. So in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, I want to tell you nothing but the truth. I don't have anything personal with Mazi Simon Ekpa. I am just telling you what I see in the realm of the spirit. And when I see, it doesn't mean that I don't pray. It doesn't mean that I don't pray. If I come outside and tell you people that I've been praying for 21 days for the case of Simon Ekpa, a lot of you will say this man is here to chase clout. This man is a liar. Okay, you prefer that I come outside and start lying and say that I am praying for 21 days midnight for Simon Ekpa? No. If I am doing it, it is between me and God. I will not come outside to come and be telling you how I do it and how I do it. If I do that, I will become an hypocrite. And God does not love hypocrites. Because if I do that, the thanks and the thank you that people are going to give me will be my reward. But as I'm doing it in secret, the God who sees in secret will now be the one to reward me. So don't wait till I come and start telling you that I'm praying for Simon Ekpa before you know that I'm praying for Simon Ekpa. Don't wait till I come here and make an announcement before you know that I'm praying for Simon Ekpa. No. That I see this thing does not mean that I see a plane crash and I will not pray about it. And I want people to go and waste their life so that I come and shout prophecy confirmation, prophecy confirmation. No, that's not how it is done. So people who are saying Why don't you pray? You can't start talking what people say, or what a lot of people say, and I don't want to start talking about them. But the people were here when I gave the prophecy and said that no matter the security network that have been formed in Anambra State, I see corruption in their midst. It came to manifestation. Nobody came to say prophecy confirmation. Prophecy confirmation. I said that despite the security network that are in Anambra State, despite those security network, that I'm seeing people being kidnapped in Anambra State, and I see shooting, even people being pied in Anambra State. I made a prophecy. Did any one of you come and say prophecy confirmation? It's only one man that came and said the prophecy you gave about conflict in the organization that is holding Biafra, it has started. I don't even know. Some of all these things when God showed me, I don't know them. Just see them and I speak about them. I don't even know when they manifest.
Let's pray for the will of God to be done in this case of Simon Ekpa. You know, this particular prophecy, Prophet Mike ObiGod has been repeating this particular prophecy for a very, very long time now. And it seems like a lot of people are not taking it serious. So please, if you're Biafran in the house, if you're Igbo in the house, please, I want you to stand in place of prayer for Simon Ekpa. As you all know, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still in captivity, and we don't even know the way forward towards his case. The Supreme Court has actually set him free, but the Nigerian government is still holding him, and we don't know which day he's going to be set free. Tomorrow, this particular charges were leveled against him. Next tomorrow, this one. Tomorrow after that, this one. We don't even really know his offense. They cannot even pinpoint the particular thing that he has done. And then I remember the Army Chief of Staff came out some time ago on Channel's page, and he was asked towards the case of Simon Ekpa, and he said something that they are doing everything with the Finland government so that they can see how transaction will be made, how they can hand over Simon Ekpa to them so that they will bring him to Nigeria. You know, that was what happened with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and today we are here. Everybody is praying for his release, everybody is wishing him well, everybody is praying for his health, and so on and so forth. A lot of prophecies have actually dropped concerning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and now Simon Ekpa is here. It's not every prophecy that you see on the streets of YouTube, Facebook, TikTok that it is fake. I always tell you people that God reveals to redeem, and the reason why I share prophecies on this platform is to create awareness, is to let people know that God speaks, and when God speaks, it comes to pass. That is why I urge us to stand in place of prayer, to pray for our nation Nigeria, pray for our community, our state and individual. And it has happened to be one of your people, Biafra. So if you're Biafra out there hearing me, or you are an able person hearing me, everybody wants a better place that they can raise their family. Everybody wants a better place they can put their head at the end of the day, because what is happening in Nigeria right now, if Biafra should come into existence tomorrow, is actually going to favor a lot of us Nigerians, not just the Igbos alone, a lot of other ethnic groups in Nigeria. You can decide to say, okay, there's no problem, since Biafra has come into existence and this country called Nigeria is no longer working for me, oh yeah, let me migrate and join them over there. It's just like a win-win situation, like you traveling from Nigeria to Benin, from Benin to Togo, Togo to Ghana, Ivory Coast, Burkina Faso, and so on and so forth. If these things happen, it will actually benefit us, because the security reasons in Nigeria right now, it's another tug of war. I remember what happened in Benue State. I think it's over a month now, and nothing is being said about it. Over 200 and something people were unalive. The president came and he said what he said, and he said they will do everything within their power to make sure that they bring those people on board. I know that all those things he was saying that they was just Dogon treachery upon Dogon treachery. And Igbo, these are people that are fighting for you. These are people that are agitating for you. I will say that hold them so tight so that they don't slip through your hands. You understand? Just like how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been locked up there. There are a lot of unrest happening in the eastern part of Nigeria, that if he was to be out there roaming the streets of Nigeria freely, or other country freely, I don't think what is happening in the eastern states will actually happen. Because imagine when these people start fighting each other, and I'm like, what is this one? I don't know Igbo people to be this way. What is happening? Why have you people resort to conflict among yourselves? It's not nice. It doesn't speak well of you. The agitation you are doing, I thought you're doing it for the betterment of the land. So why are you using your hand to actually sow the land that you are so much intent of fighting for it to be free from its captive? So today now you're bantering people, you're killing people, you are doing all manner of things. And when the prophet of the Most High God, they come out to tell you, you people are the one that doubt the most. You people are the one that have a lot to say about men of God, that it is fake, it is not real, it is that. And let's wait for the prophecy to confirm before we know that you are a true servant of God, before we know that you are sent by the Most High God. See, there are things that happen in the realm of the spirit that you and I do not have control over. If we start seeing it, we'll start shaking. The things that God revealed to these people, if God should open our eyes to start seeing it, we will not be able to handle it. That is why they are called prophets of the living God. So please, hear to the word of prophecy and stand in place of prayer. When they say pray for this set of individual, please do not hesitate to pray. When they say do this, do not hesitate to do that. Me, I'm just praying. Honestly, like he said, he doesn't know someone Ekpa from anywhere. All he knows about him is based on the video circulating on social media concerning him. The same thing about me. But I just believe on freedom fighter, people that want the betterment of individuals. There are some things that someone Ekpa has actually said in the past that do not really sit well with me. His statements, utterances, and the kind of words he chooses to use, it's not really nice, but that does not mean that I will wish him well. I will wish him bad. Sorry to say, I always wish him well. Anything anybody is fighting for, I wish that you accomplish whatever you're fighting for so that it benefits you, benefit that of your family member, your ethnicity, whatever it is that has to do with you, benefit from what you are seeking or fighting for. So that is what he's doing. He's fighting for his people. If it's left for him and his family, which is his immediate family, just him, his wife, and kids, I think they are well to do over there in Finland. All he has to do is just to work to give his kids the best of life, the life that he never had growing up in Nigeria. He will easily do that. But he's also fighting for people also, so that everybody also have what it takes to give their family a better life, if you understand what I mean. So that is what all this video boils down to. That is why when I share prophecies here, I don't just share it for sharing sake. I share it to educate you people. I share it so that you see what God is actually throwing light for us to see and for us to stand in place of prayer. There are a lot of things that you and I cannot fight them. There are a lot of things that you cannot go out and start opening your mouth to start saying all manner of things. The best thing you can do is to stand in your room, stand in the place of prayer, and pray so that these things doesn't affect you and I. Because there's a waiting affect I. Definitely it go affect nose, or waiting affect nose will surely affect I. So these people that are saying that, oh, Biafra is for the Igbos, Biafra is not for us. We belong to this ethnic group, we belong to that, we belong to that. See, when this thing come into existence, final, all of us na go wrong, all of us na go begin embrace, and the people wey be say they are maternal home from Igbo land, you go see them, they don't turn Igbo overnight. They'll come say, oh, it's not only you people that are the Igbos, so all of us are the Igbo. Nobody wants to suffer, but everybody wants to enjoy. Now that a lot of people are putting their life on the line, they are putting their reputation on the line. When this thing come into existence tomorrow, people that will associate themselves with it, you will not even know where they come from. You get? Because Nigeria is messed up right now, honestly. These are politicians. All they know how to do is to be jumping from one political party to another, like rats wey be say they put fire for their house, wey be say they go just dey burst out from inside the hole one after the other. So na wetin they dey do right now. And I just pray that this coalition between Kwankwaso, Abi, Peter Obi and Atiku, I hope that it goes well. I hope that it favors us. I hope that Peter Obi actually stood his ground this time around. And I hope that Nigerians are wise and they follow this 2027 presidential election that is coming up diligently, so that no go be like say we dey river soap enter our eye, last you get. Everything anybody is doing in terms of Nigerian political setup, in terms of Biafra coming into existence and its leader, all we are asking for is just a better pass. That is all. No two way about it. So that is just what I just say. Let me come here and chit chat with you guys. And please, before I go, please, if you have not subscribed to the YouTube channel, kindly pause this video, subscribe, comment, like, share. And also don't forget to turn on the post notification bell to get notified so that whenever we upload a new video, you'll be the first to be notified easily. And if you're a returning subscriber, I want to say a very big thank you. Thank you for always tuning in and thank you for always watching our video. God bless you as you do that, and I'll see you in the next one shortly. So, beloved brothers and sisters, please, it is necessary for you to stand in place of prayer and pray for someone ever. Pray for his well-being. Pray that any transaction that is going to be done on his behalf that will not favor him should not come to pass. Nobody deserves to be a captive. You understand? Nobody deserves to be locked up. Nobody deserves to be kept where he or she is not meant to be kept, you guess. When everything that has to do with freedom is being taken away from you, nobody deserves it, irrespective of who you are, unless you are a killer, unless you are a blood-sucking demon. That is when you deserve to be locked up and be locked up for good. But these people, all they are doing is just to agitate for freedom, to make sure that they have what their ancestors have fought in the past and they were not able to achieve, but they achieve it in their era. Just like I said, there are some utterances that Simon Ekpa had made in the past that did not really sit well with me. But I understand that they say an angry man is what. That is how I understand. I feel his pain. Sometimes he's talking out of experience, people that have lost their life in the process, and people that are going through hardship with this bad governance and a whole lot of things. So that is just it, and I'll see you in the next one shortly. Bye for now, guys.